Hi, this is Ms. Serratis. Now we're going to continue with our algorithm, but this time we're going to learn how to make flowcharts. So you should have completed the first part, which is actually creating your list, your linear algorithm, which is your list of instructions. And then if you scroll down, there's this whole part about flowcharts. So in computer science, what we do is we create a flowchart of the steps that we're going to take. So the shapes that you use for flowchart are not random. Every flowchart must begin with an oval. The oval shape means that it's a beginning, and it must end with an oval, and that means that that's how you end. And then each of the action steps or commands are designated with rectangles. When there's decisions to be made, we use rhombuses, which for this particular exercise, we're not going to use any rhombuses, and then arrows are how you connect it. So now what you need to do is you need to create a flowchart similar to this. It's got your begin in the oval, and then it's got the different action steps. These were the action steps that were given in the video. So if you watch the video of the algorithm, these were I think there was 7 different steps that they had, and then it ends. So you need to create a flow chart with a beginning and an end and all of your action steps. And again, each step is inside of a rectangle, and the beginning and the end is inside of an oval, and it's connected with an arrow. So the way you want to do that is you want to go to Drawio. It's draw.io. And then you should be able to see that is a link in your computer. So once you get there, you want to click on Create New Diagram. And then you want to make sure, so it might ask you to go ahead and go through a bunch of accepting. You want to make sure you click on Google Drive. You want to make sure that you click on Authorize and select your email address, your school email address. Scroll all the way down and allow for it all. And when you get to this point, you want to click on blank and click create. I know the temptation is go to flowcharts, but that's already pre-made ones. I want you to make one from scratch and go ahead and hit create. Now at this point, a lot of kids just hit yes, but I recommend you don't do that. What you want to do is you want to select the folder that you're going to put it in. Here's the authorize. My apologies. So you want to select your folder. So I'm going to go ahead and do my authorizing. And I want to make sure I select my school address, scroll down, allow. And then as far as the folder is concerned, you want to go ahead and select it's taking me a little bit longer. Oh, here we go. I want to put it under my classroom folder. You can put it any folder that you remember, but I would recommend you use your classroom folders. Yes, I have a lot of folders. You want to go to your classroom folder. You want to go to the one for this class. And then I'm just going to put there and hit select. Okay. And then you'll get a blank one. Okay, so this is your workspace. To get started, remember we only need 2 shapes. We need the oval. So I'm going to click on the oval and I'm going to type the word start. Everyone starts the same way. And the next thing I need is the rectangle. And I'm sorry, the rectangle's over here. And this is actually the part where a lot of kids will spend a lot of time getting confused, like how to add the arrows. It's really easy. Notice when I click on the shape, the arrows already show up. Just click on it and it automatically makes a copy. Now I don't want the oval for my second one, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete that and click. Now I've got the oval, and then go back to your activities that you typed in. And so my first one is grab a toothbrush. So that's going to be what I'm going to write here. Grab a toothbrush. And then to add another one, you just click plus, and then I go ahead and do my next activity, which is turn on the faucet. And you just keep going on and on until you have completed them all. Okay, so I'm back. And so what I did was I went ahead and completed mine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually forgot a step. But anyways, yours should have 6 of them. I make sure to have my start and my end. And I just went ahead and added a little bit of color to the shapes just to make it look pretty. You don't have to do that. So the next thing you need to do is title your Drario. And I'm going to title mine is brushing teeth, actually mine is applying toothpaste. That's all I'm doing. So put a title. Okay. And that is going to show up over here. And now you have to make sure that you attach this into your Google Classroom. So I will be back in a moment to show you how to do that. Okay, so I'm back. And yes, it bothered me that I didn't have it complete. So your flow chart should have a minimum of 6 rectangles with the 6 action steps. It should have a minimum of 6. You can go up to 10. You should have a start as an oval and the end as an oval, and you should have your arrows. Make sure you name your file. And then what you need to do is you have to save it. So you go to File, Save, or you can do Control S, and that'll save it. Now to turn in your work, go back to Google Classroom, go to the post related to flowcharts, and simply just go to Add, Google Drive, and you should be able to find it. If it's not under Recent, go to your drive. You probably put it under your folder that was called Classroom. I just go ahead and click on it, add it, and now well, I'm having a Google Classroom issue attaching it. So let me just see if I get this to work. Hold on. Okay, it looks like that era, whatever it was, just a Google Classroom thing, and the file has been attached. So go ahead, write your algorithm, and then flowchart it and turn it in. Thanks. Have a great day.